We actually heard the Closet Factory ads on the radio and decided to have them come out so that we could have a completely organized closet solution. As you can see, the house is under massive renovation. We actually started this project about a year ago. We still have about 2 months to go, and therefore we decided to go ahead and have the closet put in today just because it was on the books. We've been very happy with Closet Factory. We just dropped in there one day and ended up meeting Tamara.
We literally dropped in out of the blue and
on a Saturday.
On a Saturday, and so she just really
she wasn't even working. She was in like gym clothes or something.
This is true. She was on her way out, but she decided to stay around for us, and she drew up some stuff, and I really like her a lot.
Hey, we're here this morning at the Rogers residence. We're here to install a walk-in closet with a little added feature. It's got a laundry chute in there. So we're gonna incorporate it with our closet system, and I can't wait to see how it turns out. It should be pretty good. I recently just brought in all the panels, so now what I'm going to do is start the pinning process. That'll help us lock in all the locking shelves and whatnot. What I'm going to start with is all the upper panels, and we're going to pin those up. Some of them are center, some of them are just end panels. Now once I do that, my next step is bringing in the locking shelves, which we call the ESs, a Euro shelf as we call it. That actually locks the unit together, and it gives us our basic structure. So what I like to do now is bring all that in, tie everything in. Don't anchor anything yet because you want to make sure everything's level first before anchoring it in, but that gives me a good solid foundation as far as structurally wise, how everything's going to fit in here. Here's our laundry chute, and this is one of the really cool things about the Closet Factory, that we do custom made to order parts, you know, so for any situation that we require. Like for instance right here, we got a real nice laundry chute here. Tamara did a real good job of getting with the clients and the builder as far as what they needed so that this laundry chute is exactly what they need. This is going to have a flip down door, so as it flips down, they'll have direct access to the laundry chute. And all this, once it gets trimmed out and covered up, you won't even know it's there, but you'll have a nice little laundry bin for them. So I think overall it's going to turn out pretty good. In this section, there's going to be a light pointing down right here to kind of shine on this top. But what happens is the outlet, the way it is right now, it's going to intersect with the shelf, a locking shelf that's going across here. So I've got a couple of ideas of how to make a fix, but the chain of command that we always follow is always call a designer first, and we'll discuss it with them. That way maybe they have another idea, or they've got some inside knowledge of maybe what the client may have wanted.
This is Tamara.
Hey Tamara, how you doing? It's Juan.
Hey, I'm doing good. How's it going?
Oh, pretty good, pretty good. I did run into one little issue though. If you look on that back, the back wall that's got where we're going to be putting the lights, above the drawer section.
Yeah.
Okay, you see where it shows the outlet right there, right in the middle? Okay, that outlet is actually on this wall. It's actually higher than that picture, and it's actually intersecting that ES, the bottom ES for the doors.
Oh, I gave him the dimensions for this.
Okay, I got you.
We were putting 2 drawer banks, and one outlet was going to be above one, and one outlet was going to be above the other. And if it's not, his contractor didn't put him in the right place. He had a set of plans.
I got you. I got you. Okay, well, I will keep you in the loop.
All right, thank you so much.
All right, no problem.
Okay,
All right,
bye.
bye. I'm going to go downstairs and talk to Mr. Rogers now see if we can't come up with a good solution for them.
My name is Cherie Hughes. Closet Factory is coming in to do my pantry and my mudroom. I've used them before in my other house, and they got a good reputation. The product is good, so I said I'll just get them to come back and do this for me too.
We're here today at Mrs. Hughes' house. We've got a pantry, we've got a mudroom, which is nice. They've got a spice rack kind of set up in the pantry, so that's going to be nice to see. We don't do a whole lot of those.
We just verified all their measurements and they all seem correct. They're all pretty much straightforward type installs, so it should be relatively smooth.
We can do, pretty much anything with any kind of space. The mudroom is going to look nice. We've got a nice white unit with dark chocolate tops, so it's going to create a really nice pop when it's all done and installed. It's going to look real sharp.
Our owner, Jeff Busesi, has come out and helped us this morning.
Sometimes carrying the material in can take a long time, so having that extra set of hands is really going to help today get this job rolling.
I'm just here as backup today. It's a big job and the guys probably would not be able to finish because of the size of the shop. So I came out today to help them pin up the material, haul it in the house, and just get a good start, a good jump on this day. It's good for me as an owner to come out once in a while and actually work with the guys. So I enjoy doing that. I enjoy seeing the product go in. And again, it's nice for me to have some interaction with the clients and talk to them a little bit about Closet Factory and their experience with Closet Factory.
We're doing something kind of interesting here for Miss Hughes that we don't do a lot. Most of the time, we remove the baseboards in our units and push the units tight to the wall and then reapply the baseboards in the areas that they need to go, caulk them in, so it gives a real nice built-in look. We notch the back of our panels, what we call a baseboard notch. So I've removed her shoe molding, which was no issue, but I didn't remove the baseboard. So we've got this notch here, so when the unit slides tight against the wall, we're notched around the baseboard. And then when I come back later with my trim, my scribe trim is what I use to fill this gap with. I'll notch my scribe around the baseboard to still give it as close to a built-in look as I can, and then when I caulk it in place, it should look the same as if the unit was put in between the baseboard. You can tell right off the bat that I've got an issue.
All right, just spoke with Mr. Rogers. We got a good plan of action here, so it's not going to stop me from finishing up the closet as I need to. So let's get to work. I'm ready to do it. Before I actually move this outlet down, I'm going to go ahead and go downstairs. Just kill the breaker real quick, just enough to get the box out. That way the electrician can move it later after we're done with it. All right, we got the power back on. I was able to move the outlet down far enough to get our locking shelf in to accommodate our upper section doors. Later on, the electrician and the plaster guy will come in and they'll do their thing. But as far as the construction of the closet goes, it's all systems go here now. So it's going to be a rapid moving process now, and I'm ready to get this thing knocked out. So our laundry chute unit came out pretty good. We've got ourselves, the structure of it is built up. We got a top covering the shorter panels, and of course you still got hanging up top. So it's very user-friendly, and I think they made really good use of the space. Tamara did an excellent job right here. You can see as down in here where the chute is actually right above where our cutout ES is. So like I said, the structure is on. It's pretty much stationary. Now I'm just gonna anchor it and put the door on and we'll see how it goes. Right here is what I'm doing is I'm cutting out a housing for our lights. Our lights are inset into the material, so this is just a little block that I'm going to cut to house the lighting. What we like to use on our light system is a dimmer switch, which it's got an on-off feature. You just tap on, tap off, but at the same time, once it's on, if you keep your finger depressed on it, so you get a dimming sensation on it. So keep your finger depressed on it, and they'll come back up. So you get the level of brightness that you want, or you can keep them off. Okay, closet's done. We're finished up. Everything looks good and tidy. I think I heard Tamara in the other room, so I think she's here. Let's go tell her time to come in and look at it.
As you can see right here, that this bottom shelf actually is set about 16 inches off the floor. That's to accommodate any of pots, tall pots, or any other items, you know, paper towels or whatnot that you'd wish to store up under here.
You can tell right off the bat that I've got an issue. The way this unit is built is it's stacked. So basically it starts with a lower portion and then it gets tops and then it gets an upper portion. Now I've got my tops here and I'm going to lay them out, that way I can make any notches or whatever that need to be made, but I can tell right off the bat that I've got an issue. It's a minor one, and realistically I should have caught it at the shop. This top is not going to be an issue. I'm going to make a little notch here so that this sits tight into that corner with an equal overhang here as here. This top should fit, you know, pretty close to the same way without a notch, which it does. It's finished here, finished here. The issue is right here. You can see that this edge is raw. It should have been finished like the front as well. So that's not something that I can do in the field. This piece has to go back to the shop. But it's one of those issues that I should be able to continue going. It shouldn't hold me up any. So I'm just gonna keep on rolling. We've got our notch cut now. Now most of this notch is going to be covered by the panel that goes here, but you know, we always try to do our absolute best work all the time, right? I'll slide this in here. And that is about as tight of a notch as I have ever seen. That's what I'm looking for. Awesome sauce.
You'll see that I identified the stud on the wall here and then made the corresponding mark on my piece of backing, and already went ahead and put screws in place. That way when I attach this backing to my side panel, I can just go ahead and screw this into the wall, thereby, you know, taking care of the anchoring aspect. All right, again, perfectly square, that's what we want.
You always check your gun for nails before you start shooting, because nobody wants to shoot blanks. This gets right here a big cleat with some brackets and some hooks for the client to hang like backpacks or scarves or jackets or whatever on. So I'm just kind of test fitting this to make sure that it's going to fit right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get that cleat and I'm going to attach it here and get it all prepped and ready so that this will all go in as one piece. So I'm going to go outside, I'm going to build that whole thing up, and then I'll bring it all back in one piece. So these are the corbels. Now, corbels is kind of a generic term for a block that's designed to support the shelf. You'll see them a lot of times in fireplaces, decorative trim work where you've got a shelf, you know, on a wall, like a floating shelf almost. They serve a structural purpose, but they also serve a highly decorative purpose. You can get them as simple as, you know, angle brackets that you see in garages, or you can get them as decorative as this, or even more so. They also provide a visual distinction, turning what is one section on that big backing into two individual sections. So we'll be able to put the hooks here and the hooks here, and that way you've delineated this is his side, this is her side, or this is, you know, this is for coats, this is for backpacks. However you want to split it up, but it, you know, it provides that visual distinction between two separate spaces.
It was a pleasure when you work with a client who knows what they want. So then it's just a matter of showing options and letting them make some specific choices, and I was able to accommodate all of his needs. Here's your closet.
Oh wow. Oh wow, this is totally different.
Yes.
This is awesome.
Yep.
Wow.
Super organized.
Ah, the laundry chute.
The laundry chute. It worked.
Oh my gosh, yes.
You just open that door, you throw your dirty clothes in, and it'll go right through the floor to your laundry room.
Wow. This is better than I was like much better than I was. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is so great.
You have your drawers over here, Alan.
Yep.
You've got the place in the bottom for your gym bag to go.
Yes.
Yes. Over here you've got yours, Robert.
Yep.
And so you've got your drawers, you've got your outlet. The shelving and the rods are adjustable, so as you start putting your things into the closet, you know, you've got all your shoe shelves over here. So as you start putting your things in, if you need to adjust stuff, and you know, if you need to order another rod or order an additional shelf, all you have to do is call me and I'll get it and get it to you.
I think I need more shoes now.
Do you?
Yeah.
It is maxed out.
Every square inch. Yep.
My little laundry chute.
Oh, I like how the door doesn't just fall to the floor.
Yeah.
And so when you're ready, we'll do the laundry room downstairs and it'll all flow in together.
Yeah.
Does it exceed your expectations?
Yeah.
It really does.
Yes,
I mean,
like we
you know,
maximized every square
every
inch. I'm
single
just
inch.
looking around like, wow. Awesome.
Yay.
Well, we've been a long time working on this project, so
Yeah.
I'm as excited.
A year?
It's been a year. Yeah, it was a year.
Finally.
Since y'all
Yeah.
walked in that
That's
day,
true.
and I just happened to be there. We were
Yep.
meant to work together.
That's right.
I know. So lesson to everybody, make sure you hire a very reputable contractor that has A+ ratings like Closet Factory, and then you won't be doing a renovation for a year.
Okay, I'm excited. I'm so excited.
I have a laundry chute. Let's just say I have a laundry chute.
Yeah,
so it's gonna be so easy.
for us to have dirty clothes
Yeah,
on the floor anymore.
can't happen anymore. There's no excuses.
We would definitely recommend Closet Factory.
All right.
When you're putting hooks up, you want to make sure that they're down enough so that you can still get stuff to the top of the hook. Still plenty of room to get your hands up here to hook your hoodie or your hook for your scarf or whatever.
All right, we're all finished in here, and I believe Jacinta's around, so we're gonna go ahead and fetch the client and go ahead and show them what we got done.
So the pantry is finally done. Let's take a look at how it turned out.
Oh my God. Wow. Oh yeah, that is so much nicer than before.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely very, sharp. I can really get lots of use out of it.
Yeah, so you've got much more functionality than, just the wire shelving, because all of your shelves are adjustable.
Oh, wow.
And we even made room for your big pots, that are down, that you need a place to store down at the bottom.
Oh my God. Look, I can put stuff up top too.
Yep, long-term stuff. Because you had super high ceilings in there, so that worked out.
Oh, wow.
And I really loved how we decided to do this on this wall, because even though the return wall was really small and you couldn't put a full 12-inch there, that's going to be awesome for like spices, canned goods, versus just having a blank wall.
Yeah, this is awesome. Oh wow, yeah, much better. Much better.
All right, now onto the mudroom.
Okay. Oh my God.
So now we have the mudroom area. So we wanted to utilize this space coming in from your garage. So how do you like it?
I like it, yeah. So now I know where everybody's gonna have to come this way and take off their shoes. And I really like it. I mean, the tops match the floor perfectly.
Yeah, that was a nice touch that we kind of decided on at the end, but I'm glad we did, because it really picks up your beautiful floors and helps it tie in. And even doing the beadboard, so it matches the beadboard on all your doors throughout the house.
That's nice.
So it actually feels like it was originally a part of the house.
Yeah, it does. It really does. It looks, I mean, I didn't think, I was like, oh my God, because I seen one in someplace else. I said, I hope it looks like that, and it does. It looks exactly like the picture.
I remember, because you kept showing me on the Pinterest on your phone. I remember you were like, is it gonna look like this? It's gonna look like this. I'm like, I got you.
Oh wow,
it's good.
Awesome.
I'm glad it worked out.
I think Closet Factory did an awesome job. It's like, I couldn't even imagine how it looked until I saw it, but yeah, it's awesome.
We're all set and finished up with the Hughes install. Today we focused on the mudroom and the pantry, and the client loved the reveal, and now we're on to our next project.